We all know who Full Fact are, right? Well, Full Fact doesn't exist to protect the truth. It exists to protect the people who get to decide what truth is. Most people still think Full Fact is the neutral, independent referee of British politics. But when you actually look at who runs it, who funds it, and who sits around the table shaping their worldview, it becomes crystal clear. Full Fact is not independent, it's institutional. Let's start at the top. Full Fact is run by Chris Morris, a 20-year-old BBC veteran who built BBC Reality Check. And when you've lived inside the BBC ecosystem that long, you carry that worldview with you. Globalist, technocratic, anti-populist, and allergic to anything that challenges establishment power. But the real story isn't just the CEO, it's the board, the people who ultimately decide what Full Fact is allowed to be. Their chairman, Michael Samuel, is a wealthy conservative donor from the old Cameron Osborne wing of the party. Respectable, polite, establishment to the core. No appetite for anything that shakes the system. Then you've got Will Moy, the co-founder, the architect of Full Fact's partnerships with the government, Parliament, Meta, and Google. He doesn't see fact-checking as neutral. He sees it as part of a regulated information system. That's why Full Fact ends up acting like a speech policing consultant rather than a truth-seeking organisation. Next up is Baroness Judith Eaton, conservative, peer, aristocratic, deeply embedded in the traditional Tory establishment. Then Lord Sharkey, Liberal Democrat, ex-treasurer and a strong pro-EU regulatory voice. These are not outsiders, they are the political class. Add the academics, Oxford, LSE, Open Society adjacent foundations. These are the same circles that defend digital IDs, speech regulation and manage democracy. They provide Full Fact with an intellectual framework, the belief the public must be guided, corrected and sometimes protected from themselves. And then look at the money. Meta, Google, YouTube, Nuffield Foundation, Joseph Rowntree, all organisations that stand to benefit from a tightly controlled information environment. When the people paying your bills favour regulation, speech policing and narrative management, you're not independent. This is why Full Fact always seems to land on the same side. Government spin gets clarified, public concern gets missing context, criticism of institutions gets treated as dangerous. Anything that threatens trust in the system gets neutralised. Full Fact is not a watchdog, it's a gatekeeper. It manages the boundaries of acceptable opinion and keeps public debate inside safe, establishment-approved limits. The threat isn't misinformation. The threat is the people who think they have the right to decide what you're allowed to believe.